What's up, guys? In this video we'll be doing one of the more annoying levels, the Oracle. This one takes a couple tries for me because I always end up dying at one point or the other, and it messes up my time. My time's not that great, as you can see. This is the average speed run, so I mean just under 20 minutes, but there's some other levels you can make the time up on, so it's not really that big of a deal, and you still get it under the par time. The par time's 25 minutes. Now all the like pro speedrunners take this sentinel beam and jump up top and kill all the flood right off the bat, but I just find it annoying trying to get up there, and half the time they don't even spawn in front of me, so it's just a waste anyway. I wasn't really paying attention in this run because I was getting annoyed because I had died the last run towards the end and I got gravity glitched, but we'll get to that later. What you want to do is take your original sword and slash all the bodies that are on the ground so that none of them get infected and get back up. I did not remember to do that until it was too late, so you're going to see me killing some flood because I end up getting up. And then you just want to swap swords with that one in front of me right there. But yeah, right off the bat you're just going to want to look up, try to kill as many flood as you can coming down. And this should last you until about 2 minutes and 12 seconds or something like that. You can do it faster, slower, it just depends on what you kill, really. And watch out for these elites, because they will throw grenades at you. And if you're wondering why I killed the grunt at the beginning, that was just because the grunts have like a little conversation with themselves. It costs a couple seconds, and if one of them is dead, they don't do that, so... Here you can see me slashing the bodies, and then I pick up the new sword. You can choose to wait by the door, you don't have to. You'll know the door is opening when the white elite says, "Those heretic fools, what have they done?" And then the door will open. And what you want to do is go onto the elevator. I like to sword all the flood that are standing around. Remember to go invis if you're getting shot too much. And then use the carbine to take out the sentinels. They can be very annoying. And we're just going to be on this elevator for the next, I want to say 4 minutes. There's a part where you can actually jump down onto a ledge, and it saves a lot of time. You can probably jump further than where I jump, but I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm just trying to go for a decent run here to show you guys, so I'll just look at around the time of when I do it. But yeah, what you want to do is just, you can either choose to keep them alive or you can let them die, the elites there. They are good distractions. Enemies won't really attack you as much if they're there, but they also like to stick enemies and it can kill you. Or they can even stick you by accident, so you want to be careful of that too. It's really your preference. I find the elevator ride to be kind of lonely, so I leave them alive. But I do avoid them so as not to get killed by one of them. They die pretty easy though. If you want them to die, just let the flood attack them. See, they just died right there. I might have actually killed that one, I don't even know. This flood wants to play Ring Around the Rosie with me. I don't even know what happened to him, he just vanished. So they'll be coming from those ledges. You can shoot them before they hop over. If you see one with the carbine, you might want to wait. That was the ledge down there you're going to want to jump onto. There's two different ones, one on each side. Make sure it's the one that's lit up, because that's the only one with a door you can go through. The other one has a red door, it doesn't open. Got some carbine ammo right there on the ground. The weapons the enemies drop are completely random in this, so sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. If you don't get lucky, pick up a different weapon. There's going to be a carbine at the next part anyway. It just makes this part go by faster if you have one. Sometimes they're invincible, I mean, try to headshot them as much as you can, but Alright, here I go invis, trying to check and see how far down it is. I'm gonna wait for one more floor after that part so I don't fall. Cause see, I'm getting checkpoints now, but half the time the game will not checkpoint you, and it's really annoying if you die and that happens. Alright, so as soon as this stops, I'm gonna make a jump for it. I actually might still be a little too high up, or I might be looking at the wrong side. Yeah, this used to be one of my least favorite levels in the game. But by far, Grave Mine is everyone's least favorite. It's ridiculous. That one's gonna be twice as long as this. I do know how to make it go faster, I just don't want to replay it. I have already beaten this in under 3 hours, and I didn't get the achievement because it's currently glitched apparently. But see here, now I'm low enough, you want to jump onto this little ledge here and then drop down into the door that's lit up. There you go, and there's going to be 2 enemies that come around this corner. Just headshot them really quick. And then at the end of this hallway there's going to be a carbine for more ammo. But yeah, 343's acknowledged that the monopolized achievement is glitched right now, and they're working on it, and they said that, oh, you just want to throw grenades at these enemies here on the turrets. They have said that if you've already accomplished the goals of the achievement, you won't have to do any extra work when they fix it, so just waiting for that to happen. Now what you want to do is go invis. Do not do that. That was really stupid. The heretic guy ran away from me. What you want to actually do is break 3 of these windows, so that you kind of control where the flood come out of. Either that, or so you can hear where they're coming from if you've got a good headset like me. But I was trying to think whether I should just headshot him or grenade stick him. That's why that missed. So I ended up just shooting him. And the heretic likes to be annoying and shoot at me, so you want to break this glass, go invisible, and then kill him. Watch out for flying boxes. Here I think he's dead, but he's not, so I want to finish him off. Luckily his ammo flew right to me, so I didn't even have to move to pick it up. Just kill these fat dudes and watch out for these little flood that keep infecting the same bodies over and over again. There is at least one more sword at the back left of this room from where I am right now, so if you run out of sword ammo, there's another sword laying on the ground over there you can pick up. And there's lots of BRs. There's one right there on the ground. The heretics drop them, so you shouldn't run out of ammo for anything in here. But yeah, this is the most annoying part of the level right here. Just try and take all the enemies out as fast as you can. There's gonna be maybe like 5 waves of enemies. I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd wave right here. There's gonna be the 3 heretics that fight the flood. You kind of want to take the heretics out first, because they do a lot more than the flood. You can either go invis and sword them, or you can just carbine them from a distance. Be careful, because they shoot really fast in this updated version for some reason. And once they're all dead, the next wave will start. You'll know when the waves are over. You should get a checkpoint. And also look up top where that guy was, because enemies get glitched sometimes. I noticed one of the heretics is still alive, so I kill him really quickly. There's the checkpoint. The next wave should be starting. This one's off flood. The rest of them are off flood from this point on. Those little popcorn flood are so annoying. They infect the same body over and over. I think you'll see me kill the same guy like 5 times. You can pick up the sentinel beam if you want, probably. That's what most people do. That's another thing, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if you can see it right there. My enemies are like, they go invisible, like, they're like glitchy. I don't know why they do that sometimes. It's been happening a lot lately. Luckily it hasn't affected me at all, really. I can still see them, but it's just weird. But yeah, this is probably the part that's going to take you the most time to do. But once you're done with this part, you should be good. Oh, see, there's an enemy I was talking about glitched up top. There should be carbine ammo up here by the turrets. Alright, the next wave of flood coming down. Keep an eye on that back door every time it says checkpoint, because at the end that door is going to open and you want to be kind of near it with invis ready to go. That's why you're going to see me keep looking over there. But yeah, I like to stay back here behind these two pillars and go from left to right if I need to move. And just try to headshot the flood. If they get too close, pull out the sword and gut them. Yeah, see, if it gets too crowded on one side, I'll move to the other and then I'll rotate back over. And there is carbine ammo everywhere, so you don't be afraid to use it, because there is ammo everywhere. Enemies drop ammo. You have to move towards the middle and the other side every once in a while. The enemies will be hiding in the back somewhere. And you want to clear this room as fast as possible. Like I said before, this is just for the average gamer, and the pros have all these tips to like skip seconds and seconds, and it's kind of ridiculous to pull it off as good as they do, so you don't need to do it that fast. See, once this door opens, you want to go invis. I tried a sword and it doesn't work. Try to stick one. I don't know what happened there. Went through his legs, but this door will close. I don't know if you even have to kill any of these enemies or if you just have to get them away from the door. But just try to take out what you can. Eventually the door will close and lock, and then on to the next part. But yeah, the pros, they do crazy grenade jumps just to skip seconds. I mean, if you can't do it very well, you don't have to do it. Or you could just do what I'm doing here and just run through the level. 20 minutes may seem like a long time, but I mean, I got the 3 hours done, and I didn't do any of the videos as fast as the pros did. So if I can do it, you guys can do it as well. Now here, it's random how many enemies are there. Luckily, there was no grunts. If there is a grunt, you want to sword them, but you definitely want to go invis to run past them, because they will kill you while you go up the ramp. Here I wait for my invis to recharge, because there's going to be 2 more heretics. Right here, you want to go invis, run past them, go through this door, and as quick as you can, take out all these enemies. There's a couple flood and a couple sentinels flying around. So I like to focus on the flood first, but it's really up to you. Whichever is doing the most damage to you, just take them out first. Alright, now right here I messed up. What you want to do is go to the right. I looked at it, but then I forgot about it. I was more focused on the amount of ammo I had. But what you want to do is go to the right and then jump up on this thing. I think I messed this part up too. Yep. Then you want to jump over here. Now you want a camo before you get to the top, otherwise the enemies will see you. And if they see you like this one saw me, it's going to chase you all the way up the ramp. So just turn around and kill it really quick. And here we're going to do a really cool glitch. Take these out if you want, it's really up to you. You go around here, you activate the elevator, wait till it goes up, activate it again really quickly. And it will come back down and launch you up into the air. Which is really sick, because now we are invincible. You'll see the do not jump though. Let me say that right now. Do not jump while this is going on. But you want to sit here and swipe the first one. Here I found some carbine ammo. It doesn't really matter anymore because I'm invincible. I don't know how it happens, but that elevator glitch, you can't die. Like you'll see here, they're all smacking me. Just get them out of the way because they can still hit you off the map. But you can't die for the rest of the level. It makes this so much easier. But on the other hand, it also makes it slower. That's why some of the pro speedrunners don't really do this. I don't know if it happens all the time, but now you just cut the 3 cables. But for me, like you'll see this next part where I have to jump down, I get glitched. Alright, as soon as you break that 3rd one, you really quickly grab the new sword if you want. You want to run over here, count to 3, 1, 2, 3, jump off, and a floor will spawn. This way you don't have to waste a lot of time waiting for the elevator. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can't go forward unless you jump here. And the gravity is really messed up here. So you want to jump and then you're going to be stuck in the air. There's nothing you can do about it. So you should hopefully do what I'm doing right now and float slowly down to the bottom. It does not happen all the time. Sometimes you'll get stuck in the air and your only hope is to try to sword lunge down towards the ground at an enemy, which you're going to have to see me do at some point. But luckily I'm actually falling. I was trying to crouch and go as I was trying to get down as fast as I could. This wastes a lot of time, which I would have beat my record if I hadn't done this, but it doesn't really matter since I already have the requirements for the achievement. I'm not trying to get any world records or anything. But yeah, yo, slowly I'm trying to go back and forward because that seems to be helping me out. I've never seen it do this for anyone else, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, it goes. And then once you actually see here, I'm floating in the air again, so you want to just try to attack enemies to go down as much as you can. See, I'm floating in the air, and you can't really complete the level unless you go down, so I missed the grunt, but luckily this enemy comes up the ramp a little bit behind me and I can swipe him and get down to the ground. And then I swipe this guy. I got really lucky there that the enemy went up the ramp, or I would have been floating in the air, and you have to restart if you get stuck in the air like that. So it's risky, but it makes you invincible. So these next two parts are a lot easier, but I mean, it's up to you. It's your personal choice if you want to take the risk or not. If you're trying to get a certain time, I would not do it. But yeah, now you're invincible, so just do not jump, like I said. Actually, I'm not even sure if it affects this part of the game or not. I still wouldn't do it though, just to be sure. You want to take a right there. I always get confused in this part. Take a right and take a left. Follow this to the end. You're gonna take another right, I believe. Yep, in this door. Alright, and this is all just a bunch of right turns now. You're gonna go up the ramps. If there's an enemy in front of you, sword lunge at it. Just make sure you have sword ammo left. Don't waste all of your ammo for the sword. Because, actually, it didn't even take any out. I don't know, one time I did this, I ran out of sword ammo for the boss fight, and you don't want to do that. Oh, there we go, I did take him. Alright, yeah, so I think I switched weapons because I realized it's running low. You want the sword for the boss fight. It makes it a lot easier. So you can just run past all these. You're invincible now, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, here's the door to the boss fight. Now, really quickly, you want to go invisible so they don't see you. Jump on this. Jump up here and sword him. I missed right there. You want to sword him in. I was gonna say in the back. You just want to sword him. He's gonna go into one of these holes, and you want to stand on the ship. And after the explosions go off, you want to look and see which one he's hiding in. He's in that one over there. So you want to jump on this little box, and then jump up here, and he's gonna start talking. You want to wait underneath him until you see the radar go red right there. You want to go invisible, jump, and slash him again. Same thing. We're gonna go back up onto the ship. Sometimes he glitches where he won't fly into the hole and just fly around it. And you want to just jump up there and slash him again. But yeah, here, you want to jump up here. I saw him in this hole, so now I'm just going to wait until the radar turns red. I'm going to quickly go invisible as soon as I see the radar go red and slash him again. There we go, slash him. Alright, after you do it twice, this is the last time here. So what you want to do is find out where he is. He's over there, and you want to get onto this pillar on my left. I messed up the jump. You don't want to do this. Don't jump up here, you won't make the jump. You want to try and get on this thing. What you're supposed to do is jump on this and then jump over there. You'll see me do it on the last try, but it's too late. He goes on a big rant, and at the end of his rant, you can actually throw grenades at him and stick him and kill him. Here we go, I made it, but it's too late. But yeah, you can throw grenades at him and try and stick him. I unfortunately miss, but then you slash him, he doesn't die. And then, luckily, I get him with the carbine headshot before he flies away. But you can stick him, he will die in one grenade, and he won't even move. But there you go, that was the Oracle. And, that was the par time, and you can see my score. I got the par score achievement. I already had the time, as you can see, 1941. But, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's not the best speed run, but it's an average one, and it was good enough to get the achievements, so... Thanks for watching. I'll have the rest of the videos up soon. Alright, see you guys.